Okay, all right. Welcome everybody to another edition of the ISBC Bible study class. Every evening at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight's class is Christ Kept the Law. What's wrong with you all? Because you got a lot of Christians that, you know what I'm saying that the law is done away with and we under grace. And, you know what I'm saying? But Christ, he kept these holy days. He kept the Day of Atonement. He kept the Feast of the Blowing of the Trumpets. He kept the Feast of Tabernacles. Christ did. So what is these Christian churches' excuse? That's what we get into this evening, people. Welcome everybody to another edition of ISBC Truth Bible Study class. Make sure you guys tap on them like buttons over there on YouTube. Hit those like buttons. Get us in the algorithms. If you're new to us over there on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. People are on Facebook, hit that follow button. Turn on your notification bells. Hit those like buttons as well. Let me see. Sister Kim Toy Perry, good evening.
Good evening, Pastor. Good evening, everyone. A higher blessing.
Oh, praise, oh, praise. This is Kim Toy Perry right there. Sister Charlotte, you in? What's going on with Sister Charlotte? All right. Give her a minute. She should be falling in. All right. Brother Jay Dollar, good evening.
Good evening, Pastor. Good evening, family. Good evening.
Oh, praises, oh, praises. Brother Jay Dollar right there. Sister Jackson, good evening. All right, I guess she's on mute too. All right. Let's see. Sister Sheila, good evening. All right. Guess she's on mute. Sister Eleanor, good evening. Okay. All right, people. I guess, you know what I'm saying? I guess they still eating from last night. You know what I'm saying? From that fast. All right. Brother Jefferson, good evening.
Good evening. Higher blessing, everyone. How y'all doing?
Oh, praise. That's Brother Jefferson right there. That Benjamite. What we got on that comment board, Brother Jefferson?
Okay. 5 people watching. Five likes. 6 watching. Omar L said, good evening, everyone. Sam Buddha said, good evening, Brother Pastor Mike. And Sister Jackson, and Brother Jeff, and Brother Israel, and my rest of my brothers and sisters. All praise to the Most High. Two coming.
Okay, all right. That's Brother Jefferson on the comment board over there. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button over there on YouTube, people. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that follow button. That like button as well. Brother Ronaldo Page.
Good evening, Pastor Michael Smith, my brother and family. I hope everyone's feeling well. I have blessings.
Oh, praises, oh, praises. All right. Where is Sister Charlotte at? Sister Charlotte, you here? She probably coming later. All right, people over there on Facebook, put your question or comments down below. Sister Charlotte will be in a little later to get to your question or comments, your stars and everything. All right. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, so I guess we go ahead and pray in. Then we go ahead and get started. Wait, first I got to see if Sister Jackson in. Sister Jackson, you in?
Jackson.
Oh, there she go. There
Just join the conference.
What happened, Sister Jackson?
I don't know what happened, Pastor. I kept saying, is he right there?
Oh, okay. All right. That's Sister Jackson. Good evening, Sister Jackson.
Good evening, Pastor. Good evening, Pastor Faith.
All
How you
right.
blessing everyone? Welcome to the show.
All right, let's go ahead and pray in so we can go ahead and get started because you know what I'm saying, I don't understand what is going on with you got more Christian churches in America than you have Hebrew camps in America. But yet the Christian churches in America foundation is the Bible, but yet they don't teach nothing about the Bible. It's just mind boggling. It's just mind boggling. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the whole motive of a preacher is to gather the people, to put the people in order in preparation for the coming of Yeshua. And if you pastors is not gathering the people to put them in order in preparation of the coming of Yeshua, then what are you doing? You're in the way. You are in the way. And you need to just move. Sit down. Take a seat. Buckle up. Let's go ahead and pray in. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done
Thy will be done
on earth
on earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our trespasses
And forgive us our trespasses
as we forgive those that trespass against us.
as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Lead us not into temptation,
Lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
the power, and the glory,
power, and glory,
forever and ever.
forever and ever.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, so we're just going to go into a little lesson called the feast days. Because Christ kept the feast days. What is everybody else's problem? You know what I'm saying? Christ kept the feast days. What is everybody else's problem? I mean, Sister Jackson,
Yes, sir.
the electric company, right? Say a bill is due on the electric company.
Yes.
Do they shut your stuff off right away as soon as the bill is due?
No.
They give you a grace period, right?
Yes.
So, being that they give you that grace period,
And you can also make a payment arrangement too.
exactly, and being that, and that's another way of grace period. Being that they give you that grace period, does that mean you don't have to pay the bill?
No.
That means you have to pay the bill, right?
You got to pay it.
Exactly.
Yep.
So if your grace period runs out and
They
you
give you some time to pay it.
yeah, if your grace period runs out and the bill is still not paid, what happens?
They might give you another day and they shut them off.
Before the year, exactly. Until them trucks
Depends on the company.
until them trucks start rolling out. And when you see them trucks outside your house on the pole, just know that your grace
They'll come out and put a note on your door.
your grace period done ran
That's
out.
what they're doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just join the conference.
so the Most High God gave us laws. The Christian church says we under grace. We don't have to keep the laws. So, what is grace again?
That's not what it says in the Bible.
Yeah. What is grace again? Grace is something. It's like a drag net. It's like a net. So when you fall, you won't hurt yourself on the concrete. You can fall on the net and bounce back up. Bounce back up to them laws. I'm sorry, but these churches throughout America today is going to cause their members to go to hell preaching that we're not under the law, we're under grace. But we're going to go into Christ. Let's
just join the conference.
Somebody having phone issues.
Yeah, Pastor, I don't know, my phone keep hanging up on itself. I don't know what's going on.
Are you all right down there? I hear martial law coming to you.
Same with me too. Same thing with me. My phone's hanging up on the other side too. Same everywhere.
I hear martial law coming to Memphis, brother J Dollar. Are you all right down there?
Hey, I'm good, Pastor.
Yeah, Donald Trump said he gonna send the military down there.
My phone just keep hanging up. That's crazy. I done called in like 2 times. Yeah, same thing with me. Hang up.
That's them damn spirits.
Mine didn't hang up. They just muted my phone and I couldn't unmute it. They
Hang up.
was like somebody was holding the mute button down.
Yeah, me too. Looks like it hanged up. You need to move the button.
Really? Well, we rebuke Satan in the name of Yeshua. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Poof, be gone before I choke slam you, Satan. You don't want to get choke slammed? I suggest you keep it moving. Go to somebody else. I heard Cardi B needs you. Go over there to her. All right. Let's get these scriptures, Sister Jackson.
Okay, guys. All right. The first one is John book,
The book of John.
chapter 7, verse 2 to 10.
The book of John, chapter 7, verse 2 through 10. The book of John, chapter 7, verse 2 through 10. Go ahead.
Now the Jews' feast of tabernacles
The whose
was
feast?
at hand.
The whose feast?
The Jews.
The Jews' feast of tabernacle. Who the hell is this calling me? No. Hold on for a minute. Let me see what that. Hello? 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 All right. So now the Jews' feast of tabernacles. It's our feast. Now the Jews' feast of tabernacles. Go ahead.
Was at hand.
Was at hand. So it was
His brethren
approaching.
therefore said unto him,
The same reason, the same way, our Jews, we the Jews, and our Feast of Tabernacles is at hand. Coming in about, let's see, today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, about 3 days. About 3 days, and then our Feast of Tabernacles starts. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm right on time with this lesson right here. So now the Jews' Feast of Tabernacles was at hand. Go ahead.
his brethren therefore said unto him,
His brethren
depart hence,
therefore said unto him, depart in, come on in here, come on.
and go into Judea,
Mm-hmm.
that thy disciples also may see the works that thou doest.
Go into Judea so your disciples can see the work that you do, Christ. Go ahead.
Verse 4. For there is no man that doeth anything in secret,
There is no man that do anything in secret. Go ahead.
And Eleanor,
Just join the conference.
Go ahead.
and he himself seeketh to be known openly.
Mm-hmm.
If thou do these things,
Mm-hmm.
show thyself to the world.
Show thyself to the world. You know what I'm saying? Show thyself to the world. It wasn't Christ's time. It wasn't his time to be doing these things. But Christ is such a loving brother and high priest that he cannot stand by and see a sick brother or a sick sister and just let that brother or sister just keep being sick. He's going to lay hands on them and heal them. Go ahead.
But neither did his brethren believe in him.
His own brother didn't believe it. You hear this, people? Christ's own brother. I mean, biological brother. Christ's own brother didn't believe in him. Yeah, come on, go do some miracles, Christ. You know what I'm saying? Do some miracles. How people want to see something. You're seeing something. You don't need to see something. You're seeing something. Can't you see? This is a phenomenon that you see brothers all over social media, young boys teaching the Bible. That's unheard of in the history of the Bible. Years ago, the only people that used to be in the Bible was old folks. Sister Jackson, in the 70s and 80s. You know what I'm saying? What was the main people that was in this Bible?
Maybe that was in the Bible.
The main people that was in the Bible in the 70s and 80s.
Our parents.
It wasn't young people, was it?
No.
It was mostly older people in the Bible. But yet look on social media. You see young boys, young girls, you know what I'm saying, seeking this truth. This is a phenomenon. Go to the street corners, you see young boys on the street corners teaching this truth. This is a miracle in itself. You don't need for somebody to turn water into wine to be proven. You looking at a miracle in itself. You looking at, you know what I'm saying, ex-drug dealers turning into priests. You looking at ex-drug addicts turning into priests. You looking at ex-strippers turning into modest women. You looking at ex-whores, you know what I'm saying, thoughts, and you know what I'm saying, turning into modest women. This is a miracle in itself. I know a few people that powed a few ends down in blood. In the truth now. In the truth now. And these are straight up unalivers. Turn their whole life around. This is a miracle in itself. But you don't need nobody, you know what I'm saying, to turn water into wine, or you know what I'm saying, to perform a miracle before your eyes. You're looking at a miracle. Go ahead.
Verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Then Yeshua said unto them,
Mm-hmm.
my time is not yet come, but your time is always ready.
Yeah. The Christ's time has not yet come, But your time is now, is ready. Get right. Your time is ready to get this truth. Your time is ready to get this understanding. Your time is ready to turn your life around. Your time is ready. Go ahead.
Okay. My glasses. The world cannot hate you, but me it hated, because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The world and the people in it don't like you because you are contrary to what they do. They don't like you because you are contrary to what they do. Because you are opposite them. Well, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 8. Go ye up into this feast. I go not up yet unto this feast.
Hear that? What did
For
Christ
my
say?
time is not yet full come.
Christ told his brothers, go ye yet up until this feast. What feast? The Feast of Tabernacles. And the reason why Christ says he's not coming yet, because he's coming incognito. He's not going to come. He don't want, you know what I'm saying, his time is not yet. He got to come in disguise. He got to come incognito. So he said, go ye up into this feast. I'll be there later. Because it's a law that every Jew must come into Jerusalem twice a year for the feast of the first fruits. Well, actually for the feast of Passover as well, but mostly for the feast of first fruits. That's the feast of first fruits, and for the feast of ingathering. That's the tabernacles. And it was a law that wherever the Jews are at, wherever country they're at, they got to make the same way them Negroes, them Muslims, wherever them Muslims are at, every year they make their homage over there to Mecca and walk around that dusty rock. It's the same way every Jew, wherever they're at, they got to come into Jerusalem and they got to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. That's a law.
Teresa.
Just join the conference.
That's a law that we all got to keep. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, being that, you know what I'm saying, we're not in our land, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep it the best way we can, being in the land of our captivity. And we're going to get into that as well. But go ahead.
Verse 9. When he had said these words unto them, he abode, still in Galilee.
He has said these words unto them, still in Galilee. Go ahead.
Verse 10. But when his brethren were gone up, then went ye also up into the feast.
Yeah, when his brothers done went, then Christ comes, you know what I'm saying, incognito. But Christ kept the Feast of Tabernacles. Christ was up in that tent too, keeping the Feast of Tabernacles. So to all of you Christians who say the law is done away with, we don't have to keep it. What do you mean we don't? Are we better than Christ? Christ was walking the earth and he kept the Feast of Tabernacles. So this defeats, debunks what the Christians say, oh, the law is done away with. If the law is done away with, then why was Christ following it? If Christ came to do away with the law, then why was Christ following it? That makes no sense, Christians. It makes no sense, Christian churches. So you mean to tell me Christ came to do away with the law so that you don't have to keep it, but Christ got to keep it? Not only did Christ keep it, Christ's disciples keep it, Christ's brothers kept it. You mean to tell so everybody kept the law, but Christ said you don't have to keep it. It makes no sense. Brothers and sisters that send these Christian churches today, make it make sense. Your pastors and your teachers and your leaders is leading you astray. Because make it make sense. Christ is our leader, right? Christ is our high priest, right? Christ is our Messiah and also our brother, right? And Christ says, if he who don't pick up his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. That's what Christ said, right? So if we are to follow after Christ, wouldn't we have to keep the commandments and these feast days too, as Christ kept them? So what are you saying, Christian churches? What are you saying? What is the purpose of you misleading the people and teaching them not to keep the laws of God and the feast days? What is the purpose? Because you don't want them to be in line with the Most High. You want them to constantly depend on the church. You want them to constantly depend on you, right? But where was you at in 2020 when the Ashkenazis done shut the whole world down? Where were you churches at for the people then? Nowhere. Nowhere at all. You wouldn't allow nobody coming to your church unless you was getting a check. And now you want to teach the law is done away with? Explain to me why Christ kept the Feast of Tabernacles if the law is done away with, Christians. Mum's the word. And at this point in time, this is when the Christians say, you get away from me, get from around me. I don't want to hear that foolishness. You're speaking heresy. This is when they don't want to be around you. This is when they tell you to change the subject. This is when they tell you they don't want you. They don't want to be. They don't want to hear about your religion. This is when they tell you these type of, precepts. But anyway, go ahead, Sister Jackson.
Then went up he also into the feast, not openly, but as it were in secret.
Yeah, because he didn't want it wasn't his time yet. But you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, he did not go. He went. He went. Because as his custom was, he went. He kept the Feast of Tabernacles. He was in them tents too. He was celebrating as well. Drinking a little bit of wine. You know what I'm saying? Eating a little bit of lamb, some fish. You know what I'm saying? He was fellowshipping with the brethren and sisterins as well in them tents in Jerusalem. Go ahead.
Okay, we're going to the book of Matthew.
The book of Matthew.
Chapter 7, verse 14.
The book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 14. The book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 14.
Because straight is the gate.
Because straight
and narrow is the way.
And narrow is the way. You know what I'm saying? The reason why, you know what I'm saying, our people love Creflo Dollar, Bishop T.D. Jakes, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Cigar Smoking Philadelphia pastor, Mr. Bible himself. You know what I'm saying? Because our people like the Broadway. Our people like the Broadway. And I'm not talking about Broadway in Manhattan. I'm talking about Broadway. The large way. The way where everybody's at. That's what our people like. But the scripture says what? Straight is the way. Go ahead.
And narrow is the way which leadeth unto life.
And you see it?
And few there be that find it.
Few really be that find it. You know what I'm saying? Narrow way. It's very few of us that's keeping the Day of Atonement, or that have kept the Day of Atonement. There's very few of us that kept the Feast of the Blowing of the Trumpets. There's very few of us that is about to keep the Feast of Tabernacles that is coming up this Saturday from Sabbath to Sabbath. Very few of us going to do this because we don't think it's important. A lot of us, you know what I'm saying, is in the truth, and a lot of us really don't think that it's important. But you don't know how important it is. It's very important. Because understanding these feast days, you would understand when Christ is coming back. Understanding these feast days is right in line, you know what I'm saying, when Christ is coming back. Understanding these feast days. But our people, you know what I'm saying, don't really think it's important. It's very important. Very important. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to be individualites. Want to do things on their own. No, we got to do things as a congregation. As a camp. As a church. As a people. Go ahead.
Verse 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing.
Yeah, beware of false prophets that come to in sheep clothing. You know a false prophet because they will not teach you to keep the Day of Atonement. They will not teach you to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. They will not teach you to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. They will not teach you to keep the Feast of the Blowing of the Trumpets. They will not teach you to keep the Sabbath day. These are false prophets. They will not teach you to get in order. You know a false prophet because they will pat you on the back even when you're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because they want something out of you. You know what I'm saying? So they see you doing something wrong. Oh, it's okay. Da, da, da. No, I'm not going to tell you it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hell if you don't get yourself right. And no, you cannot come to the Passover if you're wicked. No lamb for you. You can get your own lamb. You can't come to the Passover. You can't congregate with us. No, you can't. Got to be firm like that. You know what I'm saying? False prophets, you know what I'm saying, are liars. And they tell you things and they compromise with you because they want something out of you. Either now or they greasing you up to ask you later. if they don't get it out of you now, just know you're getting greased up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Sister Jackson.
But inwardly, they are ravening wolves.
Yeah.
The next book is Mark.
Mark.
Okay. verse 5 through 7.
The book of Mark, chapter 9, verse 5 through 7. The book of Mark, chapter 9, verse 5 through 7. Go ahead.
And Peter answered and said to Yeshua.
And Peter answered and said to Yeshua. Go ahead.
Master, it is good for us to be here.
Now check this out. The Most High God had to intervene. Because see, our people, you know what I'm saying, will bypass Christ. And idolize individuals or idolize people. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High God had to intervene in Peter. Watch this. Watch this. So Peter said, Master, is it good? Go ahead.
Let us make 3 tabernacles.
Let us make, when you making a tabernacle, you're making a tabernacle to worship something. So what Peter is saying is, let us make an altar for Moses. Let us make an altar for Elijah. Let us make an altar for Christ. So Peter literally said, let us worship man. Let us worship. The Most High God had to intervene. Watch this. Go ahead.
Okay. One for thee,
Mm-hmm.
and one for Moses, and one for Elias.
And one for Elias. A tabernacle, let's make a tabernacle, let's make an altar to worship these. The Most High God had to intervene and speak. And this is how easy it is for us to go off. This is how easy it is for us to, you know what I'm saying, worship other things besides what the Most High God created. The Most High God sent Christ. The Most High God, you know what I'm saying, sent Christ for you to worship. Not man. Christ is the one that unalived himself for us. Christ is the one that was purposely to be sent and to be resurrected. The Most High God had to intervene.
Teresa.
Just join the conference.
Go ahead, Sister Jackson.
Okay. And verse 6. For he wished not what to say, for they were sore afraid.
Mm-hmm. They were so afraid. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And there was a cloud
There was a
that
cloud
overshadowed them.
that overshadowed them. Here come the Most High. The Most High had to intervene. Go ahead.
And a voice came out of the cloud saying,
Mm-hmm.
This is my beloved son. Hear him.
Hear that? The Most High God had to come and intervene. And this is how easy it is for our brothers and sisters to idolize and worship others. You know what I'm saying? That's how easy it is. You know what I'm saying? Hear the word. Fall in love with the word. You know what I'm saying? Fall in love with the understanding. Fall in love with the edification. You see? Fall in love with the washing of yourself by the word. Fall in love with that. And as you fall in love with that, it converts, like the scripture said, it converts the soul. Be converted and start doing the work of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Moses was sent by the Most High to bring Israel out of Egypt. Elias is a prophet of the Most High. Christ is greater than a prophet. Christ is a prophet, but he's greater than a prophet. He's a brother, but he's greater than a brother. How I say he's a brother? Because he came from out of the tribe of Judah. So he's definitely a brother, but he's greater than a brother. He's a priest, but he's greater than a priest. He's our high priest. And our Lord, and the one that the Most High has put over us. You know what I'm saying? See how easy it was? And this is Peter. See how easy it was for Peter to quickly, you know what I'm saying, almost about to build an altar to Moses, an altar to Elias, and an altar to Christ? How many people you want to worship? You want to worship all three? See how easy it is for our brothers and sisters to sit there and worship just about anything? Just because they see three individuals come in the spiritual realm, come before them. That's why you got to stay 10 toes down in the understanding of this truth. And you got to know exactly who is your Messiah, who is your God, and you got to stay on that path. Go ahead.
Okay, we're going to go into Exodus. Chapter 34, verse 22 to 24.
The book of Exodus, chapter 34, verse 22 to 34. The book of Exodus, chapter 34, verse 22 through 34.
24.
Oh, 24. 22 to 24. Go ahead.
And thou shalt observe the feast of weeks.
The Feast of Weeks, that is the Feast of First Fruits. That's every year, the first Sabbath in May. The Feast of Weeks. This is one of the Most High God's holy days, because this is when the first church of Christ began. Why? Because Christ told his disciples after the Passover, Christ said, tarry here until the gift of the promise come from on high. So they had to tarry in Jerusalem until the gift of the promise came. 7 Sabbaths or 50 days from the Passover. So they had to wait in Jerusalem for 50 days until the gift of the promise came. And when the gift of the promise came, the Spirit landed on everybody as tongues of fire. And they all started to speak in their own language. And everybody understood each other in their own language. Like, I will go to a bodega, and the Dominicans in that bodega will be speaking Hispanic amongst each other, and I will understand what they're saying. The same way the Dominicans will hear me speaking maybe in Hebrew to another Hebrew brother, and they will understand what I'm saying. That's what it was at the day of Pentecost. Everybody was speaking in their own native tongue where they was born at, and everybody heard each other speaking in their own native tongue. Like, I can go into a Chinese restaurant, you know what I'm saying? And them Chinese people speaking that Chinese garbage amongst each other, and I understand them. That's what it means. It don't mean they speaking You know what I'm saying? In that garbage that they preach in the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? The pastor be pastoring, and then out of the blue, he comes out and speaks some gibberish. Hey, jabba, 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 jabba. He wasn't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God is edifiable. And what was they speaking? They were speaking about the kingdom of God in Christ. So after that, when they went back to their respected countries, what do you think they was doing? They was evangelizing. They was telling everybody in their own respected countries what they experienced in Jerusalem at Pentecost. That's why that the day of Pentecost is so important. Is when the first church of Christ began. Is when the first people or the first evangelists started. That's why we was to keep the feast of first fruits. And now the scripture said the feast of weeks, and what else?
The first fruits of wheat harvest,
Mm-hmm.
and the feast of ingathering at the year's end.
And the feast of ingathering. So all of the work. Now this is how it is spiritually. You from spring to summer. That's your first fruits. That's what you planted, what you harvested. All summer, you know what I'm saying, you growing your crops. Now we right here in the Feast of Ingathering. It's time for you to store up what you harvested. In other words, what have you done from the Passover until now that's worthy of you reaping anything? You know how they say you reap what you sow? From the Passover, you supposed to, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be planting seeds. You supposed to be planting seeds from the Passover to the Feast of First Fruits and all summer. So at the Feast of Ingathering, you see your blessings come near unto you. That's when you see, you know what I'm saying? That's when you start counting, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you work, you know what I'm saying, from the springtime, you know what I'm saying, to the summertime, you know what I'm saying, and you get your paycheck at the Feast of Ingathering, when you see your paycheck, you should have a little something. But if you didn't do nothing from the Passover to spring to summer, you can't expect anything at the Feast of Ingathering. You can't expect to receive anything. You can't respect no blessing. You can't expect anything if you ain't done nothing. That's what it's so. That's symbolically. That is what the Feast of First Fruits to the Feast of Ingathering is all about. The Feast of Ingathering is to gather everything that you done harvested. Everything that you produce. The fruits of your labor. And you will receive a great harvest if you have worked all summer, all spring. And you got something to look forward to. That's the Feast of Ingathering. That's why we go into the tent. And we stay in the tent. And we party. We enjoy being one big family. Go ahead. Sister Jackson, if you're talking, you're muted. Where is Sister Charlotte at? That's weird. Sister Charlotte ain't popping yet. Sister Jackson, if you're talking, you're muted. What the hell? What the? What the hell? The hell? What's going on with my... The hell? The hell?
There are 8 parties in the conference. The recorded names for participants are anonymous.
Sis Kim Joy,
Renato Page.
Danny Jackson,
The hell?
Eleanor, Teresa,
Sister Jackson? The hell with that phone?
Probably the phone hanged up.
Hmm.
The phone probably hanged up. What the hell's going on with that?
The hell? The... The hell is wrong with that phone? Satan is busy. Brother Jefferson. See if I'm live on these broadcasters.
On the broadcast, let me see Facebook first. Probably the phone hanged up enough. That's the same thing happened to me.
Look, my office phone is not working. Huh?
You're live on Facebook, Pastor.
I'm live?
You're live on Facebook.
I'm live on Facebook. Okay.
You're live on Facebook and the live on.
My damn office phone is not working.
You're live on YouTube. You're clear on YouTube.
Okay, what the hell is wrong?
So the phone hanged up by itself. That's the same thing happened to me
And my office phone is not working at all. What the hell going on? What mess is this? Sister Jackson? What the hell? What in the hell? That's some weirdo stuff. How the hell am I? It's not my Wi-Fi because the YouTube is on Wi-Fi and YouTube is going. So, I don't know what the hell is wrong with my damn phone. Let me find out. I gotta get another phone. My phone just went out. Damn phone done went out. Let me see. Sister Jackson? Yeah, if my phone was working, I could have called her. What the hell? Damn phone done went out on me. That's crazy. I was just on it earlier. Sister Jackson? Sister Charlotte's not here neither. Yeah, something is really going on with these damn Mauritius. They really have to
Yeah,
talk
I
now.
told you my phone got hanged up. He went straight up. My phone didn't have to call back.
Sister Jackson? Hold on the line. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can call her. Hold on the line. I'll be right back.
Please leave your message for 2.
voicemail. What the hell is wrong with Sister Charlotte? Oh, Lord, Lord, let me see.
Welcome to the prayer line. Please enter your conference ID and press. Please record your name after the tone and press the pound key.
Okay.
Just join the conference. Please enter your host. You are now a host.
Okay. Hello? Lord, I don't know what the hell. Her phone going in the voicemail. My office phone is not damn working. Let me see something. What the hell going on? Damn, that how the hell is my office phone not working? And I don't want to reboot the Wi-Fi box because then they're gonna turn off YouTube. So I guess we have to close out. I guess we go to the sister. That's weird. Sister Charlotte not here neither. Something ain't right about that. I try to call Sister Jackson and it goes in the voicemail. There's a lot of heavy witchcraft going on today. A whole lot of heavy witchcraft going on. We rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Yeshua. It's crazy.
This cloud is up there or at work.
Yeah.
When I called in, the phone had me up, and Brother J. Dollar and Brother Spencer Jackson.
Yeah. All right, Brother Jefferson, let's see what's over there on YouTube.
Prophet Kunde said, blessings from the Most High from London. Stephanie Smith, evening pastor and saint. Stephanie Smith said, blessings, speaker and panel. And Irene Peace says, Jesus is God, be born again and be saved. Love. No
I'm sorry.
Jews or Greek. We can all be saved in genealogy or vein.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but if Jesus is God, then when Christ was asked, who was Christ asking to have this cup be removed from him? Was he asking himself? Did he say, Lord Yeshua, if it be your will, Lord Yeshua, please allow this cup to be removed? Was Christ talking to himself? Who was Christ praying to? Christ is not God. Christ came from the tribe of Judah. Christ is our brother. He's our high priest. He's our Messiah. He's our Lord. But is he our God? No. Is he a God? Yes. The same way in the scriptures, the Most High God said we are gods. The same way Christ is a God. But is he the Most High God? No. Christ said, the thing you see me do, it's my Father that do them. So no. Christ is not God. You got to get in the class. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you was being taught that, I don't know what camp you from who taught you that stuff, but you need to be taught again. And when it says Jews and Gentiles, it's just talking about Israelites that was raised in those regions and in those cultures of Greek and all them other cultures. It's still talking about Israelites. All right. Go ahead, Brother Jefferson.
And one comment, John Fraser, you live on YouTube. And 7 likes and 10 for watching.
Okay, yeah, I don't understand. I gotta after I close, I gotta reboot my Wi-Fi box. My damn phone is it just went out? I don't know what the hell wrong with it. I know what's wrong with it. Them stinking, disgusting Orishas. I'm gonna choke slam every last one of them. Oh, no, I'm not gonna get my hands dirty. No. I'm gonna let dirt handle dirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get Donald Trump or somebody to do it. You know what I'm saying? Let dirt handle dirt. I'm not gonna get my hand dirty touching my reason. Anyway, I think you have to jump over there on Facebook, brother, Jefferson.
No problem.
Yeah.
It's going on Facebook. Alright, Mr. House said, great job. The live on YouTube, that's before. And Mr. House replied to Miss Uncle that the world is full of false prophets today, seemingly like never before. And Sonda Cow said, Mr. Howe, yes, ma'am. And Angela Fulcara said, good evening, everyone. That is Delay Smith, and on the couch say amen. And
figure out what's going on because it's not like Sister Charlotte.
Hang up on me earlier, Pastor.
Yeah.
Hang up on me 2
Somebody
times.
casting a freaking spell. That's what that is. Somebody casting a freaking spell. Yeah, somebody doing that. It's coming from somewhere.
Because Brother J. Dub couldn't get in.
Yeah.
He called in and hang up on him and hang on to Jackson on the first time today. And Brother J. Dub. Looking for Brother J. Dub again.
Yeah, somebody casting a freaking spell. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2019, Alexa Sky grandmama said that she was gonna make my lips twist if I keep talking.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I'm still talking, Alexa Sky grandmama. That witchcraft didn't work. But whoever's casting a spell really cast a spell on my phone lines, and it's really messing with my phone line, but it ain't messing with me. But all they do is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, with spirits only can touch you on a surface basis. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't eat or drink nothing, you know what I'm saying, that is conjured up by a witch or a warlock, it can't do nothing to you. It can only, like this. This is the only thing it can do. It can, you know what I'm saying, like get into like phone lines, stuff like that, on a surface basis. That's the only thing that the hex can do is if it's not in you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I recognize it. That's what I'm saying, but I can't do nothing. As long as you don't eat or drink nothing. If you eat or drink something that, you know what I'm saying, that a witch or warlock concocted, that's it for you. You know what I'm saying? You can have all sorts of sickness and disease and boils popping up on your skin and all this other stuff. Anyway, all right, here, good evening, Sister Kim Toy Perry. Final thought.
Yeah, I had a question right quick. Somebody asked me, what do we go by to get the times of the feast days or something? Well, something to that effect, and I said, well, we go by scripture. Yeah. And they was like, no, that ain't what I'm talking about. We go by the moon, stars. Now, the Lord said go by the moon, stars, and something else. The moon, stars, it was something else. And I was like, but it's the time and days, because when you made the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that I would ask you, but as far as I knew, you were saying we don't follow the moon, and we don't follow no stars.
Yeah, we don't follow, yeah, just tell them we go by. Just tell him we go by scripture, and tell him if he have to ask, tell him it's not for him. Keep it moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't there. If you gotta ask, if you can't, if a person gotta ask, it means they can't see, and if a person can't see, it means the Most High God purposely didn't open his eyes. So if you gotta ask, keep it moving. It's not for you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you don't need the reason why I said that, because you know what I'm saying. People like that comes with an agenda to their question. You know what I'm saying? So you got to outsmart the people that come through with their smart remarks. You know what I'm saying? So you just, you know what I'm saying, you just cut that off like, well, you know what I'm saying? We get it from the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You want to know how we tell, you know what? You want to know how we tell the times and days? Look at your clock. It got 2 arms on it, right? You know what I'm saying? That's how we tell the time. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. Keep it moving. It's not for you. Only a remnant. Only a remnant.
Thank you, Pastor. Also, I want to say, before everything went haywire, it was a pretty good lesson. We went over this lesson before. It was one of my good lessons I like too. So, anyways, everybody have a good night. Stay prayed up.
All right.
It's rough out here.
Yeah,
How you bless you, everyone?
Yeah, it ain't nobody, but somebody casting some type of spell. They trying to cast, that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It's probably, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump and them casting a spell, because you notice ever since we exposed that damn Charlie, you know what I'm saying, was unalive September 1st, you notice what they, you see what they doing, you see what the announcement they put on TV now, right? Yeah. Anybody who's caught talking, we gonna take, the social media thing's gonna take their post down. Yeah, that you see, they trying to get at, us. You know what I'm saying? They looking that they want to take the things down now. Only this one they want to take down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that ain't nothing but them damn powers that be. They trying to, you know what I'm saying, they on their shrines, and you know what I'm saying, with their little chickens and cabbage, talking about back on you, you damn devils, back on you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't working. You know what I'm saying? Go dig a hole, put your head in it like an ostrich. All right. That's Sister Kim Toy Perry. Sister Charlotte's not in yet. I'm gonna call her. I gotta call her after.
Oh yeah, you gonna have to check with Sister Charlotte for your stars over there. I think Sister Fonda Carol, two people, myself. When you get a chance, reply to them.
Yeah, we usually always, after the broadcast ends, we go over all the comments and we reply. You know what I'm saying, personally to each one.
Yeah, when you tell her she has to go over with you. All right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's Sister Kim Toy Perry, and let's see, Brother J Dollar. Final thought. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Let's see, Sister Teresa.
Thank you, Pastor. Great lesson. And I read today, Trump said, told people to quit cleaning up our slavery history. That people can't talk about it no more, post it no more. So much on my mind, Pastor. That I'm going through my house and I see that my sister stole from me. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And let this girl come stay with me, and she done just rambled through my house when I was at work and stole a lot of stuff. It's irking me, I ain't gonna lie. And I just want to call her and just tell her, I know she took a lot of stuff out of here. Told her some stuff, but I didn't tell her the other. It's sad when your own sibling who has stole property and have money to value stuff like I bad, or things I've gotten from my mom.
If you can get over it and forget about it, the Lord will put a beating on her. I'm gonna give you an example. Years ago, a friend of mine by the name of Tyrone, you know what I'm saying, we went to school together. We went to elementary school together, and you know what I'm saying, junior high school together, and then, you know what I'm saying, then one day I was pulling up outside of my house, and I got out the car, walking up the stairs, and I heard it sound like someone was up under the porch. Come to find out, he was sleeping up under the porch. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Come to find out, the man was homeless. So I said, you don't need to sleep up under the porch, you know what I'm saying? Come on inside, you know what I'm saying? Use my couch, you know, I had an extra couch in the dining area, in the sitting area, I had an extra couch, you know what I'm saying? He used the couch, you know what I'm saying? I got the man on his feet, you know what I'm saying? When he got a job at Dedicated, as a telemarketing firm he got a job at, and you know what I'm saying? And he was getting paid. I didn't ask for no rent money or nothing. I just wanted him to stack his bread so he can, you know what I'm saying, get out on his own and do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? And so he was using a portion of his money for taxis back and forth to work. So I said, nah, you know what I'm saying? I had 2 cars. I gave him one of mine. You know what I'm saying? I kept the insurance on it and everything. I was paying the insurance and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I would freely leave my stuff laying around, you know, my wallet and money and jewelry and stuff like that. And I see things come up missing. I'm like, okay. Now I know it's just me and you in the house, you know what I'm saying? So if I didn't take it, I know you took it. You know what I'm saying? So there's no need for me to question and ask, yo man, did you take my ring? You know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna tell the truth or you're gonna lie. Point blank period. So instead of me sitting there, you know what I'm saying, asking if you did this or asking if you did that, and you know what I'm saying, expecting you, because I know you're gonna sit there and say no. You know what I'm saying? I just sit and observe things. You know what I'm saying? Then you know what I'm saying. Then at the end of the day, you know, you get tired of it. And, you know what I'm saying? You got to give them the boot. Yo, listen, you're gonna have to you gotta do something with yourself, yo. You know what I'm saying? I did all I can do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got your little whip. You know what I'm saying? You got your little job. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? You done stacked your bread. You been here. You know what I'm saying? Pay no rent, no electric, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now there should be nothing you could have spent your money on but stacking your bread. So it's enough time went by. If you didn't stack, hey, that's on you. But I can't sit here and and just, you know what I'm saying, continue to hide my stuff in my own shit. Nah, But you know what I'm saying. But you just got to, if you, and like, after all of that, you know what I'm saying, I look at him now, the Most High God has put a beating on him. See, you cannot touch the Most High God's children and not get your ass whooped. So let let her do what she do. You just don't, you know what I'm saying, don't deal with her no more. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God will whoop her ass so hard, you know what I'm saying, she is going to come running back. Because at the end of the day, that same dude called Tyrell, the Lord whooped his ass so hard that he came back. Hey, can you da 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 da? I'm like, nah, yeah, you know I can't do that. But yeah, you want something to eat? We can go get something to eat. But nah, I can't do that. You got to go down to the Department of Social Service, get yourself into an emergency shelter or something. I can't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? But if you want something to eat, we can go get something to eat. I'll get you something to eat all day long. Something to drink, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you can pull up a beer, grab a beer too. You know what I'm saying? But as far as you know what I'm saying, coming in my dwelling place, nah, I can't do that. You burnt that bridge a long time ago, brother. You know what I'm saying? You go find another bridge to go up under or to burn. But you know what I'm saying? You got to do it like that, Sister Teresa. You know what I'm saying? You got to let go. But forgive. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord will whoop her ass to the point that she will recognize that you was her only friend.
Yeah. That's why I had to call and just went off on her like I normally would. Let her know I know she did it.
Nah, you
keep telling me.
nah, you
Let it go.
nah, don't because you know your brother didn't do it. It's you, her, and your brother in the house. So you know your brother didn't do it.
No, my brother wasn't here. He was still in London.
Oh, okay. Well, then it was you and her. So
Right.
if something is missing, why would you even ask when you already know that she's gonna lie?
Right.
You see?
Right.
So just you gotta be.
That's the fact that
Yeah.
I had wanted her to know I know.
Nah, don't do that.
I wanted her to know I know.
Nah, this how you If you want her to know, you know, this is how you do this. You know what I'm saying? The things that you used to do freely, just don't do it no more. That's how she find out that you know. The things that you used to do freely, you just don't do it no more. You deal with her with a long-handed spoon and keep it pushing.
Right? I don't even want to take her calls when she called me.
Now, ain't nothing wrong with taking her calls, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? She can call all day long, you know what I'm saying? She'll find out the hard way that you know what I'm saying? She can't, she can't, um, she can't use you as a doormat no more. That's all, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all you do. As far as if she's hungry, feed her. If she's thirsty, give her something to drink. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, deal with her with a long-handed spoon and keep it moving.
You know, she lives in Maryland. She don't live there. She
Oh.
don't live in Chicago.
Then you know what I'm saying? No, don't give her no money. Don't give her no.
I don't want to get her.
Yeah, don't give her no
Her
money.
phone, I don't want to take her phone because everything is negative that comes out of her mouth. I don't want to hear it.
Oh.
The whole granddaughter put her in check and told her, you think you the perfect person. You ain't never done no wrong. Her kids know how she is. They be telling her she get mad and don't want to babysit, but then she'll turn around and make up with her son because she knows she needs them. In the end, how about they need to check on her because she older, to make sure she okay and all this. She try to use money to make people do stuff or want to be around her. And like I said, I never asked something nothing in 21 years and she was in service. I worked. I had my kids stop help and I helped myself and help for my mom. You know, I looked out for my mother. Like I said, she never helped me. My granddad, my mother, or my mother when my mom gets sick. I would go to Indiana and make sure fix something for her and my brother to eat or clean up and wash the clothes for her and my brother. My mother didn't have to ask me to do none of that. I did all that on my own. Go to the store and get what she needs and, go pay some bills for her if she needed me to. I did all that stuff by myself with no help, Just like I don't have no help with my brother. I don't call and ask nobody to help me. The doctors told me when I need a break, I put him in the hospital for a few days or a week or two, just for me to get a break. They tell me no, well myself with him. But I'm trying to do what's right back. And it's hard and can't trust him, gotta watch him as well. But other than that, I love my brother and my sister. She never cared about me. She always let me that when I was a little girl. Said my mother shouldn't have had nobody but her and my brother. So she always treated me badly, and people noticed in the family, in the neighborhood. But I always said I love my sister, even though she mistreat me, but I'm tired of it. Pastor, you know how I get when I go off, and that goes for her. I go off on her, but some just keep telling me, no, just let it go. Because you don't have no reason to come in my house and take nothing. You get pension from your husband. You really get your own pension from me. You get pension from retirement, from the service. You stole all the property.
Some people some people is just, you know what I'm saying, they can't help it. You know what I'm saying? Some people just, you know what I'm saying, no matter how much you know what I'm saying, because like I said, Tyrone, you know what I'm saying, like we went to junior high school together, elementary school together, you know what I'm saying, and for somebody to, you know what I'm saying, bring him in, and he was freaking damn near homeless, sleeping up under my porch. I put him up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Took care of everything. He didn't have to, all just stack his bread so he can get his stuff together. He wanna take my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I said, no, listen, I tried. So, you know what I'm saying? Some people just can't help it. That's why you got to deal with some people.
He can help it. You don't go steal from nobody else's family. So why come take from me? You got more than me. You own 4 houses. My granddaddy house, her daddy house, and the house he bought, her own house. That's 4 houses. And you got his property. My mama left me, my brother, and her name on it.
Some people are quiet.
So, you know,
Some people are quiet, and some people are quick to set it off. People know the one that is quick to set it off, and people know the ones that are quiet. They're not gonna mess with the ones that are quick to set it off, because that's the ones that are quick to set it off. They know the people that got patience.
When I came home from work, her last day of being here, she already done packed everything up and left. So it wasn't until I went in my brother's home, checked stuff, and started moving stuff around, getting it ready, because I know I'm going to bring them home, that I see she done stole so much. And I'm just, and she going to say, I didn't ramble in your house when you was at work. Right there, she don't talk like that. I know she did it, but nobody else did.
But you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it like this. We just came out of the feast of not the feast, but the Day of Atonement. Deal with it with a long-handed spoon and keep it moving. Don't just what's done is done. You know what I'm saying? Can't cry with spilled milk. But what you can do is forgive her and just deal with her like with a long-headed spoon and keep it moving. And deal with her like that. You know what I'm saying? Deal with her like you have a sky pager. You know what I'm saying? Not a phone. You know what I'm saying? With a sky pager, in order for her to contact you, she would have to call the number and leave her phone number. And you call her back whenever you feel like calling her back.
I don't know how to set that up.
Easy. Just put her number on block, and when she call, it'll go in the voicemail, and she leave a voicemail, and you can call her back whenever you call her back.
I don't think you can leave no voicemail on block.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. When you block somebody, it's blocked. When they call your number that's blocked, it goes straight into voicemail. And then when they leave a voicemail, it shows up on your phone that you got a new voicemail.
Oh, I thought they said you've been blocked. I ain't know.
No, it goes right in the voicemail. How I know? Because you know what I'm saying. Brother Monday got me blocked, and I leave him voice messages every day. Every morning I wake up, it's on my mind. I call him up. I know it's gonna go in the voicemail because I know he got me blocked. So I'm prepared to just leave a message. I've been leaving a message ever since.
Okay.
How I know he's getting them? Because he's constantly clearing his voicemail box. So it's no longer full. So I know he's getting them. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Deal with them like that, you know what I'm saying? Get the voicemail and you just call her back when you feel like it.
Right.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
And thank you to all my brothers and sisters on the line. I'm sorry to hold y'all up, but I had to get that off my chest. And nobody. They don't like the stuff she's doing. She try to make excuses for things that she do. I didn't take it. Mom didn't leave your name on that. You were right. My mother told me I could leave my name on. If my mother didn't leave my name on that, how did I take it off?
Sister Teresa, just forgive her and leave it. You know what I'm saying? And just deal with it with a long-handed spoon. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, don't just you don't say let it go, let it go. Leave. Don't have that on your mind. Don't even, you know what I'm saying, just let it go. Don't worry, you know what I'm saying? You cannot try to understand another person's mind, because that other person's mind is that other person's mind. Trying to understand why somebody else do what they do, it'll have you scratching your head like, you can't. You just can't. You just can't. You'll be pulling teeth trying to figure out why another person do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they don't understand why they do what they do. So of course we ain't gonna understand why they do what they do. So let it go and free your mind, like in Vogue said. Free your mind. Got to free your mind, like in Vogue said. And just, you know what I'm saying? No, you can't. No, you can't even think about it. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's kind of like a wicked dog. No matter how much you put your foot in that dog's ass, that dog's still gonna shit on your floor. You like, damn, why don't you just, I got your pen right here. I walk you outside and you come in and you still shit on my floor. What the hell? It's like you wondering why the dog still doo-doo on the floor after you done walked him and you done did everything to him. He still shit on the floor. You can't worry about that.
Okay. No, I didn't be wishing she would call and say, I'm sorry and bring your stuff back. That's all, but that ain't gonna happen.
No.
Right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna block her.
Yeah, and deal with the love, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And call it back when you feel like calling it back. That's all. You know what I'm saying? If she call and say you blocked her, be like, no, I didn't block you. I'm busy. I get your voice. You just leave a voicemail. I get it. That's all.
Right. Thank you. And to all my brothers and sisters on here and on Facebook and YouTube, higher blessings to you all. And stay safe and be mindful of your surroundings because it's wicked out here. And higher blessings to everyone. Love you all.
Oh my, that's Sister Teresa right there. Sister Sheila? Did you come in, Sister Sheila? She probably didn't come in either. I think I heard Sister Eleanor come in. Sister Eleanor, you there?
Yes, I'm here, Pastor.
Okay.
It's a great lesson up until you got disconnected.
Yeah, I'm Marisha. Yeah, they said they done mess with, they done blocking my phone line. My phone line is off. And it's not my Wi-Fi because that tablet right there that YouTube is on is connected to the Wi-Fi and that's still going. So that's how I know it's something with the phone. All right. That's Sister Eleanor. Good evening, Sister Eleanor.
Good evening.
All right, so let's see, we got Brother Jefferson, we already did him. Brother Ronaldo Page.
Yes, Brother Pastor Michael Smith and family. Great Bible study class, Pastor. Short, but it was sweet. You covered a lot of ground. Sister There's all these books and so on. Everybody knows the passages and everybody knows the scripture. Hopefully, the ISBC across the airways, these are all those times. The principalities of the air are running rapid, and Christ foretold that this would happen in this time. So that way, we also know we're close. Especially if it's your loved ones who take advantage of you in itself. You started off after with Christ kept the law. What's wrong with the Christian church? Well, we know the Christian church is controlled by the Jesuit Catholic Church, and they're one of the synagogues of Satan, of course. And unfortunately, just like a lot of us at one time, because we were raised in the Christian, Baptist, Presbyterian, 5 Adventist church, or whatever it might be, whatever denomination of man-made church you were, they embedded those lies in our heads, and it made us believe these different things in itself. So it's unfortunate that, many are asleep, and can't awaken to the truth, just like at one time we were and awoke to the truth, and all praises to the Most High. In these last days, these end times, we all woke, and we have called. Many are called, I think most people who are in some form of understanding or trying to understand will call, but many are called, but few are chosen. All praises to the Most High. Finally, show you Shia that, we are called and chosen, to be in this truth. Because not everyone is chosen to be in this truth, like you said numerous times, Pastor. You also mentioned that Christ came into the Feast of Tabernacle incognito. It's coming to be times when there'll be a lot of places where we'll have to be incognito.
That's right. That's right.
Cut people off, because powers that should not be will be searching for us.
Amos 8:11.
Of course, these airways, like you said, like you said, there's these Congress has a bill right now saying, they're trying to get a bill across saying that you can't say anything derogatory about certain individuals.
Yeah, they already got that in law. We did the reports on that. That was,
that's right.
yeah.
Which we did. Go ahead, Pastor.
Yeah, we already did reports on that. I think 2019, 2018.
That's right. So we're coming into times, very difficult times and tribulation that we're in, and we must endure to the end. But it's great that, we speak about it on these airways and then the ISBC can. Just to remind ourselves, remind our brothers and sisters of, it's getting dark out there, It's been dark. So if it's been dark and it's getting darker, we know what's on the board in itself. The little time we've had, we're still a great Bible study cast. Most Christians also, people in the truth believe that the Old Testament has been done away with. They think it's replaced by the New Testament. And this is taught in the Christian church and the Catholic Church. It's a lie. It's a deception. And at one time, we may have thought the same way, but trying to expound upon it to these people and show them even in Scripture where they're at fault and they're being deceived, their mind is just locked into wherever they are and they just can't get out of it. Like I spoke to quite a few people, even my significant other, letting them know that without the Old Testament, there is no New Testament. If there is no New Testament, there could never be an Old Testament. But of course, when you're first born, you're born walking in callings, and you can't become full grown before you get. So you have to understand that, and then they try to tell you that the Old Testament is no longer because the New Testament came. Christ came to fulfill the entire Testament. And he came to fulfill the law, the New Testament, and to point you to the Old Testament. That's why we keep the commandments, law, statutes, and holy days. But these people just, they move, their minds are wicked. That's the only word I can say for it. And they can't come out of their wicked mind. They've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray, deceived, same thing the Christian church turned that backwards and turned it into speaking of tongues. You know, itself, and they talk that gibberish. And my significant other can talk that gibberish. I tell her, you're not talking gibberish. You can't even tell me what you're saying. But we and coming up in these churches and in these different fractions, we've seen people do this. But I was always, in my mind thinking, what the hell are they? They're not saying anything. And it's basically a form of witchcraft. If you tell them that, you got a fight on your hands, to say the least. We had the caller that called in, and the example you gave some of the Christians in the Jesuit church gave us that same, scenario that Christ is the Most High. And Christ himself, like you said, Pastor, told him everyone himself. He wasn't the Most High, so why you call me good? There's no one good but the Father. So who was he speaking like? He wasn't speaking about himself. I don't know how they missed all these things. You know what I mean? They missed all these. But if you point it out to them, they still won't fight you on it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They still won't fight you on it. So like you say, Pastor, another time we just got to let them go. We got to dust off our sandals like Christ said, and we keep it moving. Sister Teresa, you got to dust off them sandals and keep it moving. I know it hurts. I know it's painful, because I can, like I said before in my beginning, I can totally relate. So you're not alone, sister. All praise to the Most High. May He keep you, and may Yeshua Christ continue to lift your back. You've taken the upper road, which means that you're growing, and I commend you. So family, all praises to the Most High, Pastor. Thank you for a fantastic Bible study as usual, Sister Jackson, wherever you're at. Thanks a lot for the reading. Brother Jefferson, thank you, sir. Sister Charlotte, everyone on the family that's not here right now, hope everyone's safe and sound. All praises to the Most High, Pastor. Have a great evening, family. Take care.
All right.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. What you and Pastor said. Thank you very much. God bless you to you too.
Oh, Mom. I'm a dog, my sister. I'm a dog, Choki.
All right. Brother Ronaldo Page, and I guess we'll go ahead and pray out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. All right, and we will see you guys tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. How you bless y'all. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you. Everyone have a great evening. Baraka. And the holy name around us, Hashem, Yeshaya, Choti, and Ox. All praise to the Most High.
All praise be to the Most High. Good night, everyone.
All right, people. People over there on Facebook, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Well, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow morning for Tea Talk. I gotta find out where Sister Charlotte. Let me see if I can call. What the hell is? It's not like Sister Charlotte. I'll call her over later. Let me try to call Sister Jackson. Hold on.
Hello? I'm sorry.
The hell? What's wrong with Sister Charlotte?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
You busy?
I was just getting ready to call you.
What the hell happened?
My aide just left.
Hold on, wait a minute, because we are broadcasting. Run over to Facebook real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Are you on the page or go up and to the search?
Where am I going to?
Illuminati Radio.
Okay, I got that. Okay.
Okay. Look at the comments.
Okay, you want me to read all of them?
Yeah. I don't know where the hell you been.
Bobby Carroll, Armand, Patricia House, good lesson, Pastor, Sister Charlotte Jackson, Brother Jefferson, Lamik Israel, J Dollar, good night, everyone. Patricia House, Dr. Shaver said they want to make this an homogeneous world. Homogenic genocide world.
Go ahead.
Marco James, good lesson. Patricia House, Gary John, good night, Pastor Smith and everyone, and a higher bless to you all. Angela Faye Calloway, a higher blessings to you, to Sister Teresa, love you too. Kim Toy Perry. Wait a minute. Kim Toy Perry. Hey, everyone. Kim Toy Perry, Patricia House. Thanks, sister. Angela Faye Calloway. Amen and good night, everyone. That's it.
Alright, people over there on Facebook, we'll see you in the morning for tea talk. Don't forget prayer line number 310-365-6816. 25 prayer line number. We'll see you. over there on YouTube. We'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow morning for the breaking news. I'll find out what's going on my phone. That's weird.
What's wrong?
Huh?
What's wrong?
What was wrong?
You said you gotta find your phone.
The hell? Hold on a minute. Guess I gotta find out what's going on with my phone. Somebody's messing around with a freaking hex. Cause this is some weird shit.
What happened?
I don't know what you mean, what happened. Something ain't right. That's what happened.
Okay, what?
Somebody messing around with some witchcraft. I know that.
What's happening to you?
Nothing. I'll talk to you in a minute. My phone is not working. My Wi-Fi is good because the YouTube is still on.
My phone acting up too.
What's it doing?
Making all kinds of different pictures.
Look there, look at it. Look at this. Just came back in.
Lord have mercy.
It just came back in.
And then it's probably Facebook.
Hold on. What in the hell is... It's not even going into her voicemail. Let me see something here.
Who you trying to call?
Hold on.
Unknown caller.
Okay, that's my phone right there. Okay, that worked. When I called them Sister Jackson, it don't go. It usually go into her voicemail. there go voicemail. All right, people over there on YouTube, make sure you guys tap on them like buttons, people. Tap on those like buttons. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the morning for the breaking news.